Looks like Oregon will be bringing the ball in back right behind goalie Nick Widmer. Nick, the junior out of Canby, working on a terrific year. Got a 70% save percentage going on this year, up from a career average of 61. And the Ducks start to work their offense from the top right. Swinging the ball to X. Work the ball back up top where Ryan O'Rourke, the senior out of Glencoe High School here in the Portland area, takes it for the Ducks. Redirects it back up top. Once again back to X. Beavers being patient on defense while the Ducks get their feet under them. Good one-on-one defense off to the left. Ball's back up top. That's a drive to the right from number 17, who I apologize is not on my roster. Actually, I'm sorry, that's Lucas Kucha, one of the many out-of-state players from California on the Oregon Ducks. Lucas, the sophomore midfielder, has 8 goals this season. Ducks doing a good job of taking care of the ball. Trey Belmore, another freshman midi from Canby. Off to Connor Perkins, another freshman player from Jesuit. I apologize, that is the Oregon State roster I'm looking at. That was Ryan O'Rourke with the shot, number 9. And the Beavers on offense. Down to number 4, senior Ben Dill, leading scorer on the team. The Beavers coming into this game having lost one of their top scorers in Kevin Cathcart, the number 42, the reigning Rookie of the Year last year in the PNCLL. Left the team for personal reasons, but the Beavers should be okay. They actually survive on a very balanced offense with 5 players in double-digit points, and right off the bat, there goes number 8. That's Spenson Rotenberger, another local product out of Lincoln High School. The junior has 20 points this year with 16 goals and 4 assists. And that's number 9, Connor Perkins, the freshman from Jesuit we mentioned. Big save from Austin Lewis right off the bat on a close-in shot from Seth Godden. Seth playing on his home high school field, the junior right here from Lake Oswego. He's the number 15 scorer in the PNCLL this year and the top 3 scorer for the Beavers. Perkins up with the loose ball on the failed clear by the Ducks. Right off to Ben Dill. Steps in from time and room from about 12 yards out and just beats Austin Lewis off his left hip. Austin, some quick instructions to his defense. Got to make sure we take care of the ball on those clears. Can't give the Beavers extra opportunities to score. So that'll tie things up. 1-1, still long road to go, just underway here. 11:15 left in the first quarter. At the face-off X, Mickey Schaefer, number 28, has been dominating for the Beavers this year. He's a freshman out of Sherwood High School, winning face-offs at a 71% clip this year. He's 136 out of 191. The Ducks go with a 2-man attack on the face-off with number 26, Paul Dodson, also a Sherwood graduate. And number 42 will be taking the majority of the face-offs, Chris Damewood. Both players for the Ducks facing off are sophomores. Looks like the Ducks will take possession to begin things after the stoppage of play. Again, Lucas Kucha with the ball, works it around to the goalie's right, back up top. Beavers looking for that shot from the right, back up to O'Rourke. O'Rourke down to Kucha. Drop pass. Beavers fighting for it. We got a 3-on-1, and it stays with the Ducks. So that stoppage of play was a penalty on the Beavers. You can see they're in their man down set, playing 6-on-5. Deflected pass ends up in the stick of the Ducks. They're still at it. Kucha up top, off to the left in the rip, just outside the cage to Widmer's left. Quick outlet pass, but it's dropped, but the Beavers maintain possession. Widmer with the ball behind the cage, taking his time to kill this man down. The outlet pass to the long stick midi, releasing from the box, and they've got a successful clear down to Ben Dill. Ben takes the ball at X, sets up the Beavers offense. Off to Perkins. Perkins off to Godden. It's Kevin Larkin carrying the ball to the left, back up top, gets the ball to Midi driving down the right. Big shot again, driving down the right. Just another 10, 12-yard shot. Looks like he beat Lewis high on this one. Looks like the scorer from number 31, I apologize, number 31 is not on the roster, provided me, but great goal anyway. So we're back to the face-off-esque. Mickey Schaefer once again lining up against Chris Damewood. Both players winning at about 70%, so this should be a good matchup all day. One clean by the Ducks. They decide not to push it, pull it out, get some subs in on the fly. Once again, the Ducks being deliberate in their offense, making sure everyone gets a touch before they get underway. Shot just wide. Ducks back in play. The ball to the right, swinging it back up top. The freshman Midi from Sheldon in the Eugene area. Another shot high. Off to the left of Widmer, that's Spencer Haugen, number 3. Shot backed up by the Ducks. Ducks, as we mentioned, very young team. Playing a lot of freshmen and sophomores. Very few seniors and juniors on the Duck squad. Austin Lewis in goal being one of the few seniors. It's actually only 2 seniors and 5 juniors on the Duck squad, whereas the Beavers have 4 seniors but 13 juniors. So they've got quite some split in experience on the 2 teams, and probably a good reason why it shows up in the record. Ducks with the dodge to the right. Cut off nicely by the Beavers defense. Drive from behind. Back to the opposite side, and the shot missed, but backed up by the Ducks. Back up top. Ducks definitely controlling the pace of play so far. Matthew Thomas, another freshman out on the field for the Ducks from Issaquah. Drive to the right, hands free, but he decides to pass up on the shot, go to X, redirect an attack from the opposite side, but met by the Beavers defense once again with junior Roy Jarman, junior out of Lake Ridge. Good individual defense. Number 28, the face-off. Not a Fogo. Mickey Schaefer playing some good midi D. Getting the ball to Seth Godden. Back up top to settle things down. Get Schaefer out. As Kalen Stowe holds the ball. Spencer Rotenberger onto the field. Spencer, again, the junior out of Lincoln. He's a 2014 honorable mention all-conference player for the Beavers last season. Drive from the Beavers, number 1. Low angle, takes the shot. Colin Kosinski, one of only 4 players on the Beavers roster not from Oregon. Colin from Pleasanton, California. Godden with the drive to his right. Nice trail check there from number 34 for the Ducks. But draws the penalty at the same time. Looked like a push from behind after that nice trail check on Justin Knowles. Sophomore from Fairfield, Connecticut, coming a long way to play his college ball. So the Beavs will get their first shot at a man-up opportunity this game. Leading 2-1 with 6:03 left in the first quarter. Looks like Ryan Herron, Colin Kosinski, Godden, Perkins on Dill, along with, didn't get the number of the 6th player in the man-up. That's number 22, that's Ryan Herron. Shot turned away by the Ducks. Now gets crushed on the double team. Once again, looks like they're calling a push rather than some aggressive, look like some good D, but officials know what they're doing, makes the call, so it's going to be even now with the Beavers still serving their penalty. Shouldn't be much time left in that one, so it'll be 5-on-5 until the Beavers release, then the Ducks will see a short man-up opportunity. O'Rourke drops the ball for Lucas. So now the Ducks penalty release, they are on the man up. Probably got about 25 seconds with this one on the technical push. Feed cross crease, Kucha winds up, sends it just high. Spencer Haugen redirects to O'Rourke, back to Haugen, back up top. Kucha looks down to the left pipe, and beautiful shot, buried at far pipe right in the corner to tie things up. That was number 33, Jeff Schneider, another player from Pleasanton, California. Jeff, 6 foot 185 sophomore, 14 goals, 3 assists on the year, just tacked on number 15. So with 5:05 left in the first, we've got a tie ball game, 2-2. Schaefer and Damewood once again meet at the X. Clean face-off won by the Ducks. Bobbled it, almost lost it out of bounds, but able to recover. Warren Brody with the ball off to the left to Nick Widmer. Warren, the leading scorer for the Ducks this season. Second year at Oregon, transfer from Chapman. Warren comes in with 36 points on the year, leading the Ducks, as I mentioned. 24 goals and 12 assists. And the Ducks take a drive to the left, put a shot, missed the goal to the left, but backed up. That's Warren challenging Jarman. Jarman makes them make a bad pass, but the Ducks recover. Ducks up top. Split dodge to the left. Nice trail check again from Oregon State. That was Michael Carpenter, senior LSM out of the Wilsonville. Just about 15-minute drive from Lake Oswego. So once again, the Beavers with the ball, heading towards midfield on the clear. Met by two Ducks. Ball's loose. Oregon recovers. Need to get it in the box, though. Need to get a touch. Looks like they just make it in. Rotenberger with the ball. Met by two defenders, decides to give the ball up to Dill. Perkins swings the ball around to Godden. Back up top. That's Richard Guasco, sophomore from Central Catholic. Once again to Rotenberger. Working hard to get Rotenberger a shot. Goes to his left, misses the cage, and it's backed up by the Beavers. Van Dill drives from Ext. Met by the Ducks defense, decides to dish it off. Sends it back up top. Number 31 again on the drive. His hands are free. Already has one goal. But they can't handle the pass, and we've got a turnover. We'll see how the Ducks do on the clear. Had a little bit of trouble first few clears. Just about 2 minutes left in the quarter. Lewis being patient. Gets the ball off. Defenseman Shane O'Rourke, brother of Ryan. And the Ducks are able to successfully clear the ball. Ryan O'Rourke. Off to looks like Kucha. Joined by number 10, Liam DeLumpa, out of San Jose, California, on the midfield line. That's O'Rourke driving to his right, dishes off. Nice job by the Ducks getting the ball quickly to the opposite side of the offense. And the quick shot up high beats Widmer. So the Ducks take another lead at 3-2. Got a little replay for you on that goal. You can see they spin it around to the opposite side. Just a time and room shot. The Ducks doing a good job winning the faceoff so far. Some other MCLA action we're getting some scores on. We've got Georgia Tech up 8-7 over Liberty, as all the conference playoffs are underway this week before we head into the national championship at Chapman this year. Spencer Haugen with the ball. It's D'd up there by number 28, Mickey Schaefer. Again, not just a Fogo, playing some defense and offense for the Beavers. Some good individual defense there by number 10, Trey Belmore, on number 40, it looked like. Matthew Thomas. Quick feed across the crease. Ducks did a good job to even get a quick stick on that. Number 33, Jeff Schneider, just missed on the quick stick. Jackson Burke takes the ball up top for the Ducks. The first save for Widmer on the dodge to the right. And it's the Beavers heading back over midfield. And that's the end of the first quarter. With the score 3-2, the University of Oregon leading the Oregon State Beavers here at the annual Civil War on Lax TV.
Hey guys, it's Under Armour sideline reporter Margot McCauley, and I'll catch you at the MCLA Championships.
Welcome back, everyone. You are watching MCLA lacrosse action from the PNCLL Conference here at Lake Oswego Stadium. You can see that we've got a 3-2 score to start the second quarter. So far, as we mentioned, the Ducks, being that this is it for them, putting everything on the line, they are leading the undefeated arch rival Beavers by a score of 3-2. Looks like Ryan Heron will be giving Schaefer a break at the face-off X. Matching up with Chris Damewood once again. So far it's been the Ducks being a little dominant on the face-offs. But this time it's Heron coming up with the ball. Heron, another Lake Oswego product, playing on his home field from high school. Up top, Perkins gets past the midfield. Directs the ball to X. Excuse me, that was Rotenberger, number 8. Colin Kaczynski with the ball, drives to his right, feeds the crease where Rotenberger can't get a stick on it, but Dill hustles down, keeps it in play, but the Ducks chasing the play came up with it. Get the ball to goalie Austin Lewis. The senior out of Oregon Episcopal takes his time, sets up the clear. Gets the ball off to the midfield. It's O'Rourke off to the wing, carries it into play. And it looks like the long stick thought about going to the goal. And the Ducks are lucky to come up with that ball after the strip check. Rotenberger caught on defense, along with Kaczynski at the midfield, and LSM, looks like Cody Hedry. Looks like long sticks, Jarman, Dylan Roach. Roach and Kaczynski are captains for the Beavers, along with Cody Smith and Nick Widmer. Cody, number 11, the in-close defenseman at Widmer's right. Product out of Sunset High School in the Portland area. Loose ball midfield, the Ducks come up with it. O'Rourke able to settle things down. Ducks taking their time. Smaller roster than the Beavers this year, and again, with so much youth, they rely on a smaller number of players, so expect to see them control the ball and try to hold and take care of time and possession. O'Rourke working hard, and high-to-high shot right into Widmer's stick. Easy save for the junior. And it's the Beavers' ball moving up towards midfield. Looks like Rotenberger on the clear. Off to number 1, Kaczynski. Down to Perkins, quickly around to the other side, where Godden loses the ball in the check and flags down. Somehow a shot got off, so looks like it's going to be on the Ducks. Ball out of bounds. Call comes in from the official. Looks like we got a slash call on the Ducks. So the first chance at a man-up opportunity for the Beavers in this game. They'll go with Kaczynski. Looks like Rotenberger, Godden, Perkins, Dill on attack. And that third midfielder is going to be Ryan Herron. Beavers setting things up, working the ball around. Comes a shot from Rotenberger. Shoots wide. Beavers maintain possession. There's a 1-minute slash penalty. The drive from X. That is number 9. The freshman from Jesuit, Connor Perkins, scoring his 20th goal this season. And ties the ball game up with 11:39 left to go in the second quarter. A quick look at the replay here. Ball comes in. Perkins drives. Defenseman gets caught on the far side of the net. Can't get around quick enough. Wraps it around the... Back to the live action. Damewood comes up with the face-off. As always, the Ducks are very well known for their flashy uniforms, but have to admit yellow numbers on white jerseys are a little difficult to pick out, so I apologize for not calling the players out as quickly as we do the Beavers. Jackson Burke with the ball for the Ducks, going to take it up top for the drive. Breaks to his left. Met some good midi D played there by Trey Belmore, but he does get around him and get his hands free for the shot, but Widmer's there for the stave, and we're quickly down the other direction on the fast break, and the Beavers still a chance for the fast break, but there's Austin Lewis making the stop. Austin with a great outlet pass to the sub coming out of the box, and a chance for a quick break, but we'll slow it down and get some possession for the Ducks. So it looks like we've got Burke, who is heading off. Left at midfield here, we have number 29, Lucas Piper, joined by number 16, but on the drive is number 7, Kuchka. Back to X, number 41, Sam Miller, another of the leading scorers for the Ducks out of Beaverton High School. Feeds it up to number 23, Andrew Weinhardt out of West Lynn. Andrew with a quick catch and redirect, able to put the ball past Widmer and put the Ducks up by a score of 4-3 here with 9:58 left in the second. You see the stats there, third goal for Andrew. Andrew, a midi in high school, been shifted down to the attack for the Ducks this season. Back to the X. Looks like Damewood and Schaefer again. False start, Oregon. Of course, college lacrosse fans, you know the last few years we've had a new rule in the face-off. After 3 violations, that will become a 30-second technical penalty. So let's keep an eye on that now that we've had 1 call. This is number 3 with the ball driving to the right. It's Kalen Stowe, another player on the Beavers out of Glencoe High School. Off to number 7, Richard Guasco. Guasco drives, beats his man. Had an opportunity to dish, but no one flashed open, and sends it back up to Heron. Beavers getting some fresh legs onto the field as Heron departs. And Kevin Larkin enters for the Beavers and now has the ball. Drives to his right, looks back cross crease. Good feed down to the open man cutting from X. But the Beavers unable to finish, and then the Ducks draw the penalty on the loose ball. That's going to be a push. Could be on number 21 who just missed that shot, J.R. McLaughlin. Yet another freshman on one of these squads, J.R. out of Lake Ridge, another power program in the Portland area. So the Ducks will be looking at another man-up opportunity here. 8:51 to go in the second with a 1-goal lead. See if they can pad that. It's a pretty cloudy day, but it looks like right now the sun is breaking through and shining right in Widmer's eyes. So we'll see if that causes any problems for the goalie. Spencer Haugen with the ball up top. Gets it down to number 41, Sam Miller. That's Haugen with the shot, but there's Widmer. Apparently no problem with the save in the sun, but seems to be a problem with the sun on the pass. He threw it right to the Ducks. And Lucas Kucha able to take advantage of that mistake and put it right back past Widmer. So with 8:31, Ducks go up 5-3. You can see here on the replay, bad pass, broken clears, more opportunities for the offense, bad news for the defense. Once again, Schaefer and Damewood. Damewood having his way so far today. Paul Dodson drives the ball in, gains possession down to Miller. Damewood's going to go off. Got O'Rourke. Looks like Kucha. And number 10 filling out the midfield, that Liam DeLumpa. And they're joined by Warren Brody on attack. Looks like Weinhardt's still in there with another shot, rings it off the pipe. That was Jeff Schneider, excuse me. Nice left-handed shot, low angle. Just sends it off the crossbar. So O'Rourke's going to take a chance. Drives to his right, beats his second person, but puts the shot wide. Beavers need to be careful. They're swinging at sticks rather than playing body D. So the Ducks once again attacking from X. Quick pass up front, O'Rourke. Off to the left. Tries to split, not there. Takes it back up top, rolls back. Once again, O'Rourke. Crossfield pass. Kucha met by 0. Sam Hart Thompson. Defenseman out of Beaverton. Yet another freshman playing significant minutes for these teams. So Miller D'd up there by number 11, Cody Smith. And once again, O'Rourke taking a try. Rolls to his left, tripped up. It's going to be Beavers' ball coming out of there. It's number 2, Dylan Roach, the junior captain out of Westview High School. Dylan, a second-team all-conference player in 2014. Dylan's got 9.5 minutes of penalties this season in 9 games, so he's good for a slash a game. And the Beavers back on offense. Dill behind the cage. Dill D'd up there by number 13, Shane O'Rourke. Number 16 on the drive redirects to Richard Guaso, drops the ball, but able to recover before Kucha can get there. That was number 16 for Oregon State. Kevin Larkin on the shot. Deposited afterward by the Oregon defense, and another shot saved by the feet, looked like, of Austin Lewis on Perkins, and there is a flag down. Referees are conferring, but I believe this will be a push. Looks like a push on the Ducks, so Oregon State once again on the man up. Looks like Heron, Rotenberger, Dill, Perkins, Godden. We need a sixth player for the Beavers. Officials still figuring things out. 5-3 score here, 5:38 left in the second quarter. And it looks like we got a timeout, Oregon State. So with the score again, 5-3, the Oregon Ducks leading the Oregon State Beavers, 5:38 left in the second. You are enjoying the MCLA lacrosse action on Lax TV.
It's on us to look out for someone who's had too much to drink.
It's on us to stop sexual assault.
To get in the way before it happens.
To get a friend home safe.
And to not blame the victim.
It's on us.
Thank you.
To look out for each other.
To
not look the other way.
It's on us to stand up.
To step in.
To take responsibility.
It's on us, all of us,
To stop sexual assault.
Learn how and take the pledge at itsonus.org.
Welcome back, everyone. You're looking at Lake Oswego Field, where the Oregon Ducks lead the Oregon State Beavers by a score of 5-3 here in the second quarter of the annual Civil War meeting. Coming out of the timeout, the Beavers will be on a man-up possession. I believe it was a 30-second technical on the push. Ducks will set up with their man-down defense. Lewis in goal. It's like number 31 and number 34 on defense. It's going to be Justin Anthony, number 31. Justin Knowles down close, number 34, out playing the ball. And he retreats back in. They're joined by Hayden Haugen, number 27. Number 13, number 30. Number 13 is Shane O'Rourke. Number 30, Nicholas Cantoni. Filling out the man-down defense for the Beavers, but wow, what a quick shot with no angle. Dill just laced that one past the ear of Lewis into the far corner. The only spot he had to put that one, and he made it. So that ends the semi-drought for the Beavers. The man-up goal puts them within one with 5:18 left in the second. It is a 5-4 ball game. That goal seemed to fire up the Beavers crowd a little bit, got them back into the action. This time it's Heron out up for the man down. Excuse me, the Ducks are on a man down face-off. Yep. That penalty was released on the goal, so my mistake. We are at full strength. And Damewood continues his domination at the X. Quickly up to Miller. Miller brings the ball back up top to number 26, Paul Dodson. Dodson also a face-off midi, who's won 30 of 48 face-offs for a 62% winning percentage this season. Another quick stoppage of play and a penalty. So the Ducks will have an opportunity to get that goal that they gave up on the man down back. So the Beavers set up in their man down with Jarman on the ball. Joined by number 11, Cody Smith. Up top with number 15, Michael Carpenter. Number 6 down low, Joshua Bertoli. And on the crease, midfielder number 27, James Watkins. Standing out in front of goalie Nick Widmer. Ducks try the no-look pass across the field, and on the tip, able to maintain possession. Miller brings it in. And the penalty's released. And no one's letting O'Rourke know that man was charging in behind him. Lucky to save that. So O'Rourke, Haugen, looks like Kuchta, Warren Brody at X, and O'Rourke on the drive to his right decides to send it back to Brody. Brody sizes up his defenseman. Had the short stick, so he decided to drive. Got to GLE, could have used one more step for a better angle. Couldn't get it past the feet of Widmer, and we're going the other direction. And that was James Watkins carrying the ball over midfield for the Beavers. Beavers looking for an opportunity to shoot. Shot wide, recovered by the Ducks. Hand the ball off to Lewis. Lewis quickly upfield to Kuchta, who's almost able to corral it, but loses it momentarily. But loose ball finally corralled by number 11, captain Cody Smith. Cody cross field to Michael Carpenter. Quickly to Dill. Dill's all alone if he can maintain, but cannot keep the ball in bounds. So a little sloppy here with 3 minutes to go in the second. A little sloppy from both teams. The Ducks trying to settle things down. Number 13, I believe that's Shane O'Rourke, excuse me. Off to Sam Miller. Miller again, the sophomore out of Beaverton. He's got 8 points on the season, 3 goals and 5 assists. So we've got DeLumpa and O'Rourke at midfield. DeLumpa with the ball, right-handed, splits to his left. And met by Rotenberger. Andrew Weinhardt behind the ball. The cage gets the ball off. The drive from X. The one-handed desperation shot misses wide by Jeff Schneider, and it's backed up by the Ducks. So Sam Miller will bring the ball in. The back right of Widmer. Pick set by Weinhardt. Miller being D'd up by Cody Smith. Cody gets the ball loose, but Miller recovers, gets the ball back up top. Lucas Kucha will take a run. Rotenberger going for the big wraparound check, and really lucky to get that at the last second, because number 10, Liam DeLumpa, had him beat, had a chance at a shot, but Rotenberger not giving up, getting that great wraparound check and the ball, but he's met at midfield, double teamed. Weinhardt giving him a hard time, met by Miller, but he's able to get it over midfield, still got to touch it in. And they do. So a timeout call by the Beavers with just under 1 minute left in the half. The Beavers down by 1 to the Oregon Ducks. You are watching the MCLA action on Lax TV. Come on back.
I'm Kyle Morrison, and it's on all of us to stop sexual harassment.
Hey guys, it's Under Armour sideline reporter Margot McCauley, and I'll catch you at the MCLA Championships.
Welcome back, everyone. PNCLL conference action here on Lax TV. Arch rivals University of Oregon Ducks versus the Oregon State Beavers. We've got a score of 5-4 with the Ducks holding a 1-goal advantage with 56 seconds left in the first half. So again, the Beavers, the number 4 ranked team in the country, getting all they can handle from their rivals, the Oregon Ducks. The Beavers will still have a chance heading on to the PNCLL playoffs, and obviously at number 4, where regardless if they win the PNCLL championship, will be invited to Chapman for the national championship. But this is it for the Ducks. This is their Super Bowl, and they're putting forth a great effort. The Beavers bringing the ball in. See if they look to kill this minute and get the last shot, or if they want to get more than one shot off and back it up. Heron with the ball up to the top right. Sends it down to Godden. Godden to number 9, Perkins. Back up top. Heron sets up the dodge to his right. Hands free, lets the shot go. Beats Austin Lewis through the 5-hole to tie things up with 27 seconds left in the half. Heron doing the job on his high school field, his alma mater. Just bouncing that between the legs of Lewis. Got the hands free, let it go. And Heron goes right back out for the face-off. Let's see, test his luck against Damewood, who's been strong at the X all half. 27 seconds left. Damewood flips it back. Easy scoop for number 26, Paul Dodson. Dodson gets around to the defense of Rotenberger. And the Ducks want to take advantage of this last possession with 17 seconds left in the half and a tie game. The Ducks want to talk it over. So we'll take a quick break as the teams do, and we'll be right back for the end of this first half.
It's on us to change the way we talk about women.
Hey guys, it's Under Armour sideline reporter Margot McCauley, and I'll catch you at the MCLA Championships.
And we're back right away, folks. That was Lucas Kucha on the drive when the whistle blew, drove to his right, got a shot on Woodmer, who, battling the sun in his eyes, able to make the save, and quickly gets the clearing pass out. 4 seconds left in the half. Time for one shot. There it goes, but Lewis is there to end the half, and we are all tied after 2 here at Lake Oswego High School. The PNCLL action on Lax TV. We're going to take a break for the half, and please come back to join us shortly.
Hey guys, it's Under Armour sideline reporter Margot McCauley, and I'll catch you at the MCLA Championships.
And we'd like to welcome you back once again, everyone, to the MCLA action, the PNCLL conference here on Lax TV. Just about underway in the second half with a 5-5 score here of the Oregon Ducks and the Oregon State Beavers. And while we have a moment, we can introduce you to the coaches of the respective squads. In his second year at the University of Oregon is Justin Eckenrode. Justin comes over to U of O after being the head man at the Western Oregon University for 2 years. And on the Beavers side is Chad Stelling, who is in his 6th season with the Beavers. After 82 games with the Beavers, he's got a 52-30 record, 20-8 record in conference, and of course 9-0 this year. both coaches are actually alumni of their respective squads and are now in charge. So we enjoyed some youth action from the Lake Oswego youth kids this halftime. Some future Ducks and Beavers keeping us entertained during the break. And we're just about back underway as the teams head out for the opening face-off. So we'll see if Damewood can continue his dominance at the X. And until he turns a little bit, not sure if that's Heron or Schaefer out for the Beavers. Looks like number 22, that'd be Ryan Heron. Spencer Rotenberger on the wing. And long stick midi, Sam Hart Thompson. Number 0 for the Beavers, joined on the wing by number, I believe that's 27 for the Ducks. Hayden Haugen. And 26 on the opposite side, I believe that's Paul Dodson, excuse me, not Dobson. But the Beavers, Rotenberg comes up with it, drives quickly to the gauge. And the sun is definitely out now. And could be a heavy effect on the goalies facing to the west. Heron with the ball up top. Deed up by Dodson. Heron down to Godden, joined by Dill, Perkins. Dill on the drive, quick inside roll, gets himself in front of the cage, but misses on the close-in shot. Number 1, Colin Kaczynski, Beavers captain, rounding out the offense. Godden with the drive, turns back, gets the ball to X, the quick feed to the crease where Big Ben Dill is waiting to redirect that back in the cage. Luxury of having a 6'3" defenseman standing on the crease, reach up high, grab that feed and redirect it into the cage. So just underway here in the third quarter, 14:04 left in the quarter, and the Beavers go ahead by a score of 6-5. Freshman Matthew Thomas out taking the long stick position for the Beavers. Cody Hendry. And the Beavers come up clean with the face. The Ducks. Stick check out of the Duck stick. Ball's going to stay with the Beavers. Rotenberger will walk it up on the close inside line. Beavers not communicating, almost bobbling that pass, giving it up, but able to maintain possession. Rotenberger to start things out up top. Drives to his left, dishes off to the right-handed drive, and the shot misses wide. Connor Perkins from X drives, gets some angle, turns back, but met from the slide. Ducks do a great job dislodging the ball, but Beavers maintain possession. Perkins once again from the end line, looking directly into the sun. Kaczynski on the drive, decides to send it back up top where Rotenberger will start off. Pass gets away from the Beavers, the turnover. It'll be a Ducks clear. Austin Lewis with the ball. Decides to send it to the far sideline. Will they work it up? Over midfield, now touch it in. Possibly a shot coming, but the trail check. Dislodges the ball, and the Beavers come up with it. No fast break. Beavers will look to settle things down with some short sticks. Good job by the defense. So Kaczynski off to Rotenberger, joined by Dill, Godden, Perkins, and it looks like number 7, Richard Guasco, entering the play. Kaczynski to Perkins. Godden can't reel that pass in. Once again, the Beavers throw the second possession in a row away. Ducks once again on the clear. Austin Lewis patiently checking his options. And again, off to the far sideline, up to the substitution box. Quickly into the offensive end. And the Ducks, with their first offensive possession of the third quarter, decide to call a timeout, make sure it counts. So with the score 6-5, Oregon State leading the University of Oregon Ducks here with 11:26 left in the third. We will take a quick break and be back with some MCLA action.
It's on us to look out for someone who's had too much to drink.
It's on us to stop sexual assault.
To get in the way before it happens.
To get a friend home safe.
And to not blame the victim.
It's on us.
To look out for each other.
To
not look the other way.
It's on us to stand up.
To step in.
To take responsibility.
It's on us, all of us.
To stop sexual assault.
Learn how and take the pledge at itsonus.org.
And we're back. Lake Oswego High School hosting the annual Civil War between the Oregon State Beavers and Oregon Ducks. 11:26 left in the third quarter. Out of the timeout, the Ducks have possession and are down by 1. Ball starts to the far right, directed to X. Kuchka drives it back up to number 10, Liam DeLumpa. Looked for the shot, but once again, the trail checks. Too many hanging sticks today. I've seen 3 or 4 good trail checks on both teams. The drive from the left. O'Rourke. Nothing there, so redirects to the opposite side. DeLumpa looks to X. Weinhardt sends it around to Miller. Miller comes opposite side, left-handed, looks up top to Kuchta. Set up his own drive. Splits to his right. D'd up pretty well, but on the redodge, gets free and able to put a shot on, but shoots it wide. Quickly back in, the Ducks at X. Brody Warren. D'd up by number 2, Captain Dylan Roach. Oh, O'Rourke got by his midi. Able to dump it off to DeLumpa. Back to X. Weinhardt can't reel that pass in, too high. And the Ducks return the favor on the opposite side by giving the ball up. Guasco on the clear, takes it the whole way. Might just keep going to the goal. Decides to dump it off down to Perkins, who was around to Godden. J.R. McLaughlin's entered the game for the Beavers on attack, number 21. Hart Thompson heading off while number 16 for the Beavers enters. It's Kevin Larkin, who now has the ball. Breaks to his right, hands free, puts a shot. Overhand shot, looked like he was going low, does a great job of bringing that up to the top corner. Lewis guessed low, shot went high. Makes it 7-5 Beavers with 9:22 left in the third. So some of that depth starting to show for the Beavers. Heron back out for the Beavers against Damewood. Officials making sure they're set. Damewood right on the whistle. Could have been early, but right on the whistle. Still loses the face-off to Heron. Dodson doing all he can to D up Heron on the far side. Forces a bad pass where Godden's able to reel that in. Looks to settle things down. Godden D'd up by number 34 there, Justin Knowles. Justin out of Fairfield, Connecticut. Dill on the drive, right-handed to X. Quickly out front. Had 2 or 3 Beavers standing there, but it looked like that was intended for number 10, who was unable to reel that in, Trey Belmore. Freshman out of Canby, Oregon. Canby, the same school that goalie Nick Widmer's from. On the drive, Kaczynski again. That top right corner, hot spot for the Beavers, the last 2 goals. So Kaczynski on the drive, able to make it a 3-goal lead for the Beavers. The captain with 8:26 left. Kaczynski, one of only 4 non-Oregonians on the Oregon State team. Coincidentally, the University of Oregon has 22 of their 34-man roster not from the state of Oregon, and as far away as we said is from states like Connecticut and Vermont. So it looks like a new face-off. Midi out for the Beavers. I believe that's Kalen Stowe, number 3, another Glencoe product. Let's see if he has any luck against Damewood. Damewood wins the draw. Beavers lucky they weren't called for stepping on the line, but the Ducks come up with it. Dodson able to reel it in. Lewis quick out of the cage, trying to draw the push, no flag. Ducks still come up with the ball, but they still need to clear it. Justin Knowles walking it up with Austin. They've liked that far side at the sub box for their clear, and there it is again. Oh, almost deflected by Dill. But the Ducks able to get the ball into their offensive zone. Kuchta, number 7. That's Dylan Alpha. Looks like Dylan's getting his first run in the afternoon. Freshman out of the LA area. Dylan with the ball. Right-handed shot. Not much of an angle. Widmer closes that off. Widmer back there scrapping for the loose ball where the Ducks come up with it. And the flag is down, so the Beavers with a free possession as number 11. Defenseman Cody Smith, the senior out of Sunset, takes the ball over midfield. Dill can fight for that one, knowing he's got a free play if he loses it with the flag down. And with the ball out of bounds, they will blow the whistle, set up the penalty. Trying to watch the official for the call. Illegal body check, looks like. With 7:02, the Beavers are going to get a man-up opportunity, already leading 8-5 here in the third. So it looks like Heron, Kaczynski, and Rotenberg will take the midfield with Dill, Perkins, and Godden at attack. D'd up by Shane O'Rourke. Looks like we also got number 9, his brother Ryan, at midfield D on the man down. Number 36, Seth Starr out there. And the Beavers working it around. Rotenberger on the dodge, carries it to X. Looks back up top, but the Ducks do a great job. Sticks up, blocking the passing lane. Knocking that down, coming up with it. They're going to burn off this penalty if they can. Ryan O'Rourke. junior captain, taking care of the ball for the Ducks. Off to Kuchta. Driving to his left. The Beavers looking to double the ball while they are man up. Kuchta killing time at X. Here comes the double. Kaczynski. And they turn the ball over. Whitmer quickly upfield. Number 2, Dylan Roach. Captain moves it over midfield into the offensive end. Still with the man up. And looks like we are back to even. So penalty released. 5.5 left just about here in the third. The Beavers still leading 8-5. And here comes a shot. The pass from Rotenberg. Perkins unable to reel that in. Ducks catching a break. Heading the other way. Shane O'Rourke on the far sideline there carrying the ball upfield. Dishes back to Lewis. They're joined by Justin Anthony here with the ball. He's going to move it over. Draw a nice bounce pass, taking advantage of that turf. And another trail check. Great hustle by Rotenberger. Here comes number 27, bringing over midfield from Beavers. James Watkins, another Lake Oswego product playing on his old high school field. Watkins hustling off. Beavers look like they're getting some fresh legs. They've got a long stick caught out there on offense, number 15. Michael Carpenter heading off to get a shorty on. Looks like Guasco taking his place. Hayden Haugen applying the defense for the Ducks. Off to Guasco. Kayla Stowe playing the defense on the midfield for the Ducks. Perkins for the Beavers travels to the X. Gets past the pick, drives hard, tries to get some angle, pushed in the back with possession. Going to draw a penalty. 1 minute. Back to man up for the Beavers. So some tired legs there on the Ducks. We'll see how they do on this man up. Looks like James Watkins. Hayden Haugen. Stick on his helmet, looking a little gassed after that run. Got a moment here to catch his breath. Beavers starting out. Side right to Austin. Move the ball up top to Kaczynski. Kaczynski to Dill, low angle. Gets past his defenseman, but Lewis does a great job of holding the pipe. Virtually no angle on that shot for Dill. And the Ducks down a man, working their way. Bad pass. Not a good idea ever to throw it to the middle, especially when you're man down, but the Ducks got away with that one. So O'Rourke able to move it over midfield, get to touch it in. Coming up on the 3-minute mark here in the third. Ducks have not had any good looks here in this quarter on offense. They're going to need to start settling down. Chop into this 3-goal lead by the Beavers. Clayton Solich on the drive to his right. Deed up by Kaczynski. Clayton, another freshman. Seeing time on these squads. A lot of young players out here today. Miller breaks to his left, redirects back to his right, gets the ball back up top. Lucas Piper will take a run. Ducks being patient, been playing a lot of D. Want to make sure they catch their breath on the defensive end and have a good offensive possession here. Just coming up on the 2-minute mark. 2:08 left. With this 23, Andrew Weinhardt working behind the cage. Up to Dylan Alpha. Dylan drives to his right. Leading scorer Warren Brody been silent today for the Ducks. See if they can get him involved. Up top. Drive to the left. Rotenberger with the good defense. '16 Clayton Solich redirects. Gets the ball back to Brody Warren, the leading scorer. So we're going to try a drive from the top from Alpha. Left hand. Shot backed up. Warren finally gets a shot on, bit of a tired shot. But the Ducks maintain possession, get another chance. And the drive in close, probably going to get the push. Yeah, push call, toughest call to make in the game. Going to result in a 30-second technical, man up opportunity for the Ducks. With 55.8 seconds left in the third. They'll just about finish this quarter on a man up. See if they can narrow the gap here with a deficit of 8-5. O'Rourke with the ball up top. Steps in. Kuchta. Back to X. Momentary bobble by Warren. Looks like they're looking for the shot from Widmer's left, but he's able to see that the whole way and gobble it up in the 5-hole. But can the Beavers make the clear? And they are. Look out for the man coming in. Almost pretty good collision there. Watkins getting beat up pretty hard, and there comes the retaliation and the flag. So the Ducks repay the favor. 20 seconds left in the third. See if maybe they'll sit on this or take a chance and get a shot off before the end of the quarter. Some discussion amongst the officials before we get things set. So the Beavers will be on the man up. So they'll be starting with Rotenberger on the far sideline. And again, do they keep possession through the quarter and go into the fourth with a man up, or do they want to try and get an opportunity right now with 11 seconds left? And it looks like they're going to hold for the end of the quarter and start the fourth man up. Probably have about 40 seconds left in that man up when they begin the fourth. And that is the end of the third quarter here at Lake Oswego High School. The MCLA action, the Oregon State Beavers are leading the Oregon Ducks by a score of 8-5. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back.
I'm Kyle Morrison, and it's on all of us to stop sexual harassment.
Hey guys, it's Under Armour sideline reporter Margot McCauley, and I'll catch you at the MCLA Championships. And welcome back once again, folks.
MCLA action here on Lax TV. We've got a good one. Oregon State Beavers up by a score of 8-5 over their arch rival Oregon Ducks. Beavers going to begin this quarter with about 40 seconds left in their man up. Once again, Spencer Rotenberger starting with the ball up top. Perkins from X. Penalty released. Back to even strength. Ben Dill on GLE decides to turn back, but sees Kaczynski quickly on the crease but can't connect. Connor Perkins moves the ball around. The Beavers are probably thinking about maybe taking some time off the clock with the 3-goal lead. Nice feed to the top. Kaczynski coming around that far pick, able to get a shot on, but Lewis is right there watching that one the whole way. O'Rourke up the sideline, gets past Rotenberger. DeLumpa carrying down the left side. Joined by Spencer Haugen, number 3. And O'Rourke at the midfield. Lucas Kucha coming in from the sideline in place of DeLumpa. Andrew Weinhardt working the ball on the far left. And we're back up top. It's junior Jackson Burke carrying the ball, splits to his right. And another trail check. Heron doing a nice job of just getting his stick on that before Jackson was going to let that one rip. No, not a good decision. No look pass, throw it in the middle, and the hustle from the Ducks able to recover, get that ball back. But now they've got to clear it themselves. Jackson Burke. Met by Rotenberger, sends it around behind. Weinhardt on the opposite side. A little bit slower pace here in the fourth. Some tired legs on both squads. But there's DeLumpa. Quick shuffle to his right, gets his defenseman to lean the wrong way, able to step in and finish that one and get it past Widmer. First goal of the second half there for the Ducks, making it an 8-6 contest. See if that sparks the Ducks a little with 11.5 left in their season. Damewood back out for the face. And again, Oregon State looks like they're going with Kalen Stowe to challenge Damewood's dominance. Illegal procedure. First illegal procedure call on the Beavers. So one illegal procedure call each. And the Ducks back on offense with 11:26 left, down by 2. Clayton Solich on the drive. Redirects. Up top to Dylan Alpha. Also met by the Beavers D, and dishes it off to the quick shot from number 29. That was Lucas Piper. But Widmer up to the challenge. And the Beavers able to clear. Perkins getting all he can handle from the Ducks. Ben Dill carries to X. D'd up by O'Rourke. Kevin Larkin carrying the ball, deciding what to do, dishes it off. Back to Larkin. Ben Dill on the drive, gets GLE, gets some angle, turns and shoots left-handed. Austin Lewis holds his ground, able to make a great save. But Beavers back it up, coming back in with Seth Godden. Back up to Larkin. Breaks to his right. Hands are free, puts the shot on, Lewis is there. Nice save, tough shot. Bounce shot, 5-hole. Ducks on the clear. Max Grand. Getting the ball over midfield for his team. Dishing it off to number 29, Lucas Piper. Again, just a 2-goal difference, 8-6. Still plenty of time with 8:45 left. But again, the pace of play has dialed down a notch on both squads. A little bit more deliberate offense on both sides. O'Rourke with the drive to his right. Met by the slide, redirects, coming around to Miller. Miller on the drive. And the shot. Just wide, backed up by the Ducks. O'Rourke, right-handed, hands free, but unable to, then redirects, redodges to his left, able to get that shot off, but again, sends it wide. Quickly back in, Miller. DeLupa. Runs out of angle, decides to send it behind. Nice cross crease feed. Wasn't sure that Lucas even knew he had the ball before he took that shot. Oh, bad pass. Unfortunate. That one skips by Miller. Turnover to the Beavers. Cody Smith to Widmer. Up to the short stick. Kevin Larkin looked to take it up midfield. Makes it easy and makes a pass. Folks, if you're enjoying this MCLA action today, don't forget on May 11th and 12th, there's a plethora of games coming up from California for the playoffs, and they will be covered on Lax TV. So bookmark Lax TV. Make sure you check us out early in May. Godden working the right side. Sends the ball up top. Benjamin Pursley. Excuse me, that was 37. Dylan Seffeld getting some time in at midfield this afternoon. Godden from X. Double team, loses the ball. The Ducks, oh, great hockey pass. Ducks going to be able to come up with this one on a fast break, one of the few fast breaks we've seen today. Nice pass, and the finish, but Warren met by the defense and Nick Widmer, unable to capitalize, and we're quickly back the other direction with the Beavers, and Spencer Rotenberger going to go in on his own, just misses wide. Lewis is not happy that his defense didn't pick up and help him out on that one. Just under 6 minutes left. Ducks starting to run out of time, possibly. Need to get some offense going. Beavers all too happy to possess and back up. Perkins works from X, gets GLE, but met on the nice slide from the Ducks. Kaczynski going to try his luck. The right-handed dodge. He's free. He's going to shoot. Similar placement to the last shot we just saw. Just missed that far pipe. Godden brings the ball in. Sends it over to Connor Perkins. Rotenberger looked like he was pulling out to set up his own dodge, but possibly on this run. Looked like he was going to split to his left, but brought it back to his right, got his hands free and a good shot, but high to high, plenty of time for Austin to eyeball that one and take it in. Coming up on the 4.5-minute mark in this game. Beavers still holding a 2-goal advantage at 8-6. Good hustle on the D. Andrew Weinhardt working behind the cage. Looked like that was number 33, Roy Jarman, giving him all he could handle. Dylan Alpha taking a run. Nice defense. Turned his back. Cody did a great job coming up on the slide, stripping the ball. Oh, if Rotenberger could have gotten that clean, he was on his way, but it's a turnover back to the Ducks. Ducks need to start putting some pressure on the goal with 3.5 left and down by 2. Alpha on the drive, the right-handed shot, gets past Widmer. Don't go home yet. Now a 1-goal game, 8-7 with 3:12 left in the fourth quarter. Plenty of time left with 3 minutes. Could get very interesting. Here you see on the replay, gets his hands free, nice jump shot right-handed. Widmer, you can see upset he let that one get past him. So once again, Damewood, who's gone pretty much the whole way at the X for the Ducks, beats Heron clean. Here's their opportunity, 3 minutes left. Ryan O'Rourke. Sam Miller. Looks like DeLumpa's out there. Warren Brody. Miller on the drive. Held up at X by Smith. Careful with that free arm. O'Rourke on the drive. To his right. Hands free. Met on the slide. Oh, cross crease knocked down. Good job by the Beavers. And they're going to make the clear. Richard Guasco going the distance. Able to dump it off. And Trey Belmore runs for space. Wisely slows it down. 2 minutes left in the game. Beavers going to have to keep it in. He stepped on the line. Didn't get the call. But the Beavers call a timeout. With 1:53 left and a 1-goal lead, the Beavers want to talk about this one. So we'll take a break along with them. You're enjoying a great contest here on MCLA Action on Lax TV.
I'm Kyle Morrison, and it's on all of us to stop sexual harassment.
Hey guys, it's Under Armour sideline reporter Margot McCauley, and I'll catch you at the MCLA Championships.
All right, folks, welcome back. Should be the last stanza here with 1:53 left in this contest. The Beavers holding on to a 1-goal lead at 8-7 over the University of Oregon Ducks. Glad you stayed with us. This turned out to be a great one. And again, don't forget much more fantastic MCLA action coming up in May when Lax TV brings you the MCLA Championships from the LA area. So we're underway, 1:48 left. The Beavers holding a 1-goal lead and the ball. Beavers doing a good job running away from the Ducks, killing time. See if they want to press for one more goal or if they're happy to just kill the clock. We know that can be dangerous if you play not to lose versus playing to win. Let's see if the Ducks can make some pressure and take advantage of a mistake. Perkins on the drive, gets GLE, dumps it off to Dill. Under a minute. Dill somehow gets around his defense, circles back below GLE, comes back above GLE, able to jump across the crease, put the goal in. And I was a little bit confused watching the officials. I wasn't sure if they were going to call him for launching himself or stepping the crease, but no call, so it's a good goal. And the Beavers take a 2-goal lead with 54 seconds left. You can see on the replay, Ben comes down possibly a foot in the goal, but from here, hard to tell, and no call, so the goal stands. So big face-off here for Damewood. Been dominant all day. They need this one more than any all day. Had the clamp. It looked like called the Beavers for kicking the cross. Ducks ball. 48 seconds and ticking. They need 2. They've got to go to the cage. Lucas rolls back, gets his left hand free. He's going to rip it. Right Widmer standing where he needs to be, makes the save. 30 seconds left. Successful clear could end this one for the Beavers. Big check. Somehow able, looks like they got that last timeout called just in the nick of time. Coach Stelling able to save that possession for the Beavers and more likely than not save the win with 21 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Timely call by Coach Stelling. Timely save by Nick Widmer. Beavers coming up big when they need to. As we break out of the timeout, I'm sure Coach Stelling was advising his players to be smart, run for space, take care of the ball, no need to do anything stupid. Run around, take care of things for 21.7 seconds, and you've got an undefeated regular season. So Kaczynski will start with the ball. The captain. He's got Rotenberger wide open at midfield, but he's going to run it himself. Getting double teamed, possibly triple teamed. Here he goes. And the Beavers get the ball up front. Less than 10 seconds. Nothing but hustle left. 4. And it looks like the Beavers are going to take care of business. And they do. That's the end, folks. The Oregon State Beavers have completed their first ever undefeated season at 10-0, holding at this moment the number 4 ranking nationally in the MCLA, their highest ranking ever. So congratulations to the Oregon State Beavers. Tough year for the Ducks, but again, the Ducks loaded with sophomores and freshmen. They will be back where we're used to seeing them in the MCL playoffs themselves. But what a great contest here from Lake Oswego and the PNCLL action here on Lax TV. We're happy to bring it to you today. Okay. Lax TV is proud to announce that in partnership with the MCLA, we will be broadcasting this year's MCLA National Championships in Southern California, powered by Under Armour. For up-to-date announcements, follow us on Twitter at @Lax_TV. And folks, thank you very much. This is John Stevens. Happy to bring you the game today. Happy to be here on Lax TV. Hope you enjoyed it. Please bookmark Lax TV and come check us out often. Have a great day.
Hey guys, it's Under Armour sideline reporter Margot McCauley, and I'll catch you at the MCLA Championships.